Hello, my name is Scott McIntyre, and I'm excited to share with you a way in which we can use technology to create cooperative learning spaces in a digital learning environment. Cooperative learning as a strategy has been used for quite some time, and its effects have been researched thoroughly. The strategy is defined by Hubble, Kuhn, and Pittler as having students interact with each other in groups in ways that enhance their learning. Some of the benefits that cooperative learning provides is it encourages integration, it produces empathy. Children learn important cooperative social skills that they will need later in their working lives. Students can actually learn better when they also help teach other students. And finally, children who might be left behind in a more competitive environment can be brought up to speed by their peers. Cooperative learning, with its proven benefits, also has with it some unique challenges that educators are wise to address. One of those is that cooperative learning can create masking, which is when a student hides his lack of knowledge in the work of the group. This can make it hard for the teacher to accurately evaluate the progress of an individual student. Students also sometimes are not motivated to excel if they know their classmates will do whatever work is needed on a group project. A further problem is that students can become frustrated when their individual efforts go unrecognized. All of these challenges are true throughout cooperative learning and cooperative learning projects, but they're especially important to consider in the digital learning environment. And to that end, there are wonderful technology tools that can help us as teachers create safe and effective cooperative learning spaces. Because the way in which students do their work has changed with the advances in technology, many times the student has his own device on which schoolwork is done, or perhaps the school issues a device to each of the students, and or sometimes the students work on a home computer that's connected to the internet. It becomes necessary to provide tools that will allow educators to build and provide safe, effective places for group projects to be done, group work to be done in a digital learning environment. Thankfully, there are some tools to help us accomplish this task, and one of those tools is a free open source platform called Moodle. And I want to explore Moodle with you so we can see some ways in which we can use technology to harness the strategy of cooperative learning in the digital learning environment. One of the very helpful aspects that the Moodle site provides is the opportunity to go to the Demo tab, as you see highlighted here, and that takes you to some options to explore the site to see what will work for you and what would be useful and helpful. Now, the Moodle site certainly offers many more aspects than we'll look at in this presentation, but the focus again is on creating a cooperative learning environment using digital devices that are connected to the internet. The options you have for demonstration is the Mount Orange School, and that's what we'll examine. You can go into a demo of an operating school and see what's happening, see what can occur, and give ideas of cooperative learning in that setting. There's also the Moodle Sandbox, which lets you just simply build and construct in an empty um, setting. And then there's also the QA testing site where they are testing new features that are coming out and new things that they would like to provide to educators. Again, our focus will be in the Mount Orange School, and we will explore the aspects of cooperative learning. Logging into the demo site will give you the name Jeffrey Sanders as a teacher and take you to a dashboard that shows the courses that you are teaching, the timeline of those courses, a calendar, progress that has been made so far in those courses, and really allows for great course management on that page. This part of the demo allows you to click on already populated classes that are provided by the site to show you how it operates in the school setting. Clicking on the class World of Water allowed me to go into that class to examine who's participating in the class, the students. It also allows me to see from their profiles what group they belong to and their progress and participation in either the class that's online or the groups in which they are involved. So all of that can be checked from the participants page. What also can be done from the participants page is the small wheel on the right hand side at the top allows you to change the settings. Those settings allow you to enroll users, give guest access, provide permissions for people to be in and involved in the program, and check those permissions. All of this helps provide a safe environment for the groups working on projects and allows the teacher to control who is involved with each group. The matter of permissions is a very important consideration in the digital learning environment, particularly with group projects and group work in which, to be effective, we must track each student's involvement, participation, and accomplishment, while also providing a safe environment for the group work to take place. As students access it remotely, it's important that we can ensure as educators that the proper students are doing the proper work in the course. The permissions section, as you explore it, will show how many details can be involved. Students can be grouped together in groups, and they may only participate in their group and have access to their group. Non-editing teachers can be invited into the group as well to provide feedback and help for the primary teacher. Parents can also have access to their students' work and input in the group work projects. All of those things can be managed from the permissions, and providing permission and correct, authentic participation is an important part of creating cooperative learning spaces. This site does that well and makes great provision to do so. In the World of Water course, which is the course from the dashboard that I chose to explore for this demonstration, you have opportunity to go to tabs that lead you to the users and then the groups. This groups page shows you at a glance how many groups you've established and how many members are in each of those groups. So it's very helpful for organizing the class that you have into the groups that will do the projects, the cooperative learning takes place. So it's organized here on this page. I wanted to show you once again a glance at the participants page of the course. This is so key for the cooperative learning as it unfolds and as it is ongoing. This lists each of the students in the class with their contact information. It shows who's allowed into groups, whether they're a student or a non-editing teacher or the teacher or a parent with permission. And so it shows all of those aspects of the groups. It also shows which group each student belongs to, or whether or not they belong to a group already. And so you can ensure that everyone is assigned to the group that you had planned for them. It also tracks the time that each member has spent in the group work. And it gives those times there on the dashboard for the teacher's consideration. This may help prevent students from non-participation and the rest of the group carrying the bulk of the work. So that's very easy to track. It can also show if people are active and gives settings tab, again the little wheel there with spokes, a setting tab that would allow me to unenroll or re-enroll students as needed on the course. Cooperative learning is very, very important, and this digital tool certainly helps make the process efficient and helpful as students use digital devices. Cooperative learning is an important educational strategy as we look at educating students in a digital learning environment. This quote is attributed to Benjamin Franklin and is certainly still true today. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I learn. These references provide further information concerning cooperative learning.